Alright, I'll give it a chance. This.
On January 1st, 2023, a Portage County Sheriff's deputy was on patrol when he ran the plates of a vehicle in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It came back showing the registered owner had a suspended license, so the deputy decided to conduct a traffic stop. Upon approach, the female driver, 33-year-old Nicole Golomsky, immediately began yelling and cursing.
Blade.
Hey,
Nicole.
Gas pump, look around, dude.
Well, the reason
you really
why
don't
I'm
have
pulling
anything
you
better
over.
to do on New Year's Eve, New Year's night, New Year's Day, when there's all these motherfuckers. Get that out my eyes.
It's not
Jesus
even
I
Christ,
didn't do
Nicole.
anything
If you look where I'm
illegal.
pointing, I'm pointing right
do you
here.
know I know your was gonna pull me over? I
Okay.
saw you're sitting at
You know why?
Hardee's.
Yes.
Because
You know
you're
why?
lazy and you don't want to pull over somebody with actually where you have to do
Who
paperwork.
has a suspended driver's license?
What is happening?
I got a suspended driver's license, but you can pull somebody over drinking and driving, right?
Okay, can I have your ID?
No. I don't have it with me. My name is Nicole Glumsky. You know who the I am.
Okay.
Because you just said I have a suspended license. Do what you gotta do with
Well,
your
I have to verify
dog.
that's who you are. I'm not
Don't
dogging
find
anything.
anything. I don't give a f***. And your buddy back there can bring
She
his
seems
dog.
so
You guys do
nice.
this
What the
to me
fuck?
Anytime.
I've never met you before.
This man pulled over an
I don't know
angel.
what you're talking about.
Why did you creep at Quick Trip until I left? Answer that.
Because I saw you had a suspended driver's license.
How did you see that if you're on the other side of the parking lot and then drove around my vehicle, then drove around again?
Okay, you know what? I don't
Her
need
boyfriend looks
You don't
happy
have to
too.
answer- I don't have to answer
What's
you.
your name, sir?
He doesn't have to answer you, does he?
Why
Get
is-
it out of his eyes.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
And neither the f am I. Neither am I.
I don't know that.
Oh well. Quit talking to him.
Oh, damn, God damn. This relationship seems awesome. Wow. He must be super happy. This looks really pleasant. He's not even allowed to talk, speak for himself, or interact with other human beings without his girlfriend's permission, I guess. Fucking awesome. Epic. Nice work.
Boss. He does not need to tell you his name legally. You're not going to try to make somebody. He's a passenger.
Did I do anything
You are
wrong?
being. This is entrapment. Do you know that? You're going to
It's
get in
not
trouble.
entrapment.
Yes, it is.
Entrapment?
I think I'm going to get in trouble.
It's
My sergeant's
trespass.
right here.
What is that called? Harassment.
Have you been drinking tonight?
That was like 4
Breathalyze
different
this.
accusations there.
Breathalyze
Get it.
this.
Get it.
How do
And
I
I'm
know
not
that?
on
Your eyes are
probation.
glossy.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed.
You been smoking tonight?
Nope.
When's the last time you smoked?
None of your business. You smell weed? Nope. Are you going to find weed? Nope. Sorry, you wasted your time.
I don't actually. I think I do smell weed.
You do?
Uh-oh.
Search it. I told you, f***er. Get your dog.
I don't need a dog.
Do you got weed on you that you would put in my car?
Thanks for some honey,
Why would I have
chronic,
weed
and
on
You
mystic
seem like a dirty, lazy cop.
in Wara.
That's
So when you
unfortunate
dig
to
through my
think
car and you're that don't find nothing, don't be upset and then have to give me a ticket for suspended license and drive away like a piece of cop.
Oh,
Why don't
my
you-
man,
He
I
wasn't
wouldn't
wearing a
film
seatbelt,
this.
didn't wanna
This,
ID himself either.
your girl looks insufferable.
Dude, this guy waited at Quick Trip for me. For no reason, I'm pumping gas and doing my makeup. Ready to actually go to a friend's house
Okay,
and have a couple drinks.
how much have you had to drink already?
Not breathalyze me. I'm not talking to you no more.
All right, I'll be right back.
Even if she's right, I still don't like her. Yikes.
I walked up. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He's claiming he took it off, but I don't believe him. Neither one of them.
What?
had
Why?
it on.
Why wouldn't... What? That's like a totally reasonable thing. He pulled over and took his seatbelt off. What do you mean you don't believe him? Did you... Did you get a drone out and, like, watch him go in here without a seatbelt on or something? What do you mean you don't believe him? Like, again, even if the girl's right, I still don't like her. And I don't like this cop either. What do you mean I don't believe him? His seatbelt maybe wasn't on, but his excuse is totally reasonable. Something very legitimate.
She's telling me she's the RO. She gave me her name, but she doesn't have a driver's license on her.
Okay.
So I could write her for that.
Yeah, check and
Plus,
see if you can
the
find
reason-
the driver's license picture.
He's
Well,
recently
yeah, I
in.
stopped her for.
Yeah,
she's
Jeremy
suspected.
Dewitt used to impersonate officers.
Let me ask you
he's
something.
facing
Sir, do you have a
19
valid
years in
driver's
jail.
license?
No,
No. So neither of you are leaving here then until
I
we have a
don't.
valid driver
You know
also.
what? I can walk away. Can I?
You
Why
can't
would he
leave
take
right
his
now.
seatbelt off, though? Because they parked and
I'm
he
not
probably
being
thought he was
detained,
going to have to
yes,
get
I
out of the
can.
No,
vehicle.
you are detained.
How?
You're getting a citation.
That's
You're
not
not
being
going
detained.
anywhere.
That's not being detained.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Okay, well, when your is done giving me a ticket tag, I'm gonna...
He's a prime ghosty. That's not logical. I take off my seatbelt when the car's not moving anymore. If I park somewhere, I absolutely take off my seatbelt.
So,
He says he don't have one either, but he won't identify himself.
that's perfect. They can.
I don't see what's unreasonable about that.
Operator
Permit.
failed to have passenger
Yep.
seatbelted.
Yep. That's a citation.
She's getting a seatbelt and a
Yep.
I'm not getting pulled over. Well, yeah, I guess I've never done it getting pulled over, but anytime the car's in park, I don't keep my seatbelt on.
Carry her driver's license on her
If I'm
person.
parked somewhere, that
I feel
seatbelt's
like
coming
that's
off.
Double-edged sword because
Okay.
of this already being suspended. She doesn't really have a driver's license. Otherwise, I was going to write it.
I was gonna say with him is, I mean, if he says he had it on, he took it unless you saw that he didn't
Well, I
have
pulled
it
up
on.
behind them. They never took them off. They were, in my
What?
books, they were never wearing them. There's video from my squad. You never see them remove seatbelts or anything like that. They were, in my book, they were not wearing them.
It's up to you. It's your stop. So if you feel that he truly wasn't wearing his seatbelt and you have a violation, then he's required to identify himself for his citation. If he refuses to identify himself,
Well, I didn't write him
he's-
a citation. I was going to write it to her
But
instead of.
what I'm saying is he's obstructing an investigation. If he has got a citable offense that you intend on citing him for, then it's up to you if you want to push it that far. If he says he doesn't have a license, we can sit on him until
Okay,
we get
so
someone
then-
out here to pick them in the car up.
So then we're just going to have, I don't know, go as far as telling him we'll take him to jail to identify him and he can get it booked
If-
in for obstructing?
God damn, this cop is out for blood.
At your discretion. If you've got a citable offense, he's refusing to identify himself. He's, by law, is required to identify himself.
Yeah, this would be a simple,
Simple $10 ticket or a criminal.
well, that and just a suspension. I wouldn't have even cared or wrote him. Like,
Sure.
this is unnecessary.
Yep.
Jesus. Well, you either have a $10 ticket or you're going to jail. Okay.
So are you willing to tell me who you are, what your name is, sir?
No, he doesn't have to. I'm telling him not to talk to you. Do not.
I'm not talking to you
Okay,
right now.
well, I don't want him
Stop
talking to
talking.
you. No.
You
You're
need to stop talking.
disrespecting me
Step out of the
for
vehicle.
no reason.
Step out. Come here. I'm going to talk to you back here.
No.
Huh?
Sir, do I have to listen to him?
Yes, you do.
You just
Walk
asked
to
a
the front of
cop
that
if
car,
if you have to listen to a cop. What was your thought
I
process?
just want to know. Dude,
He's like, no, actually, you don't have to
like,
listen to him. He
why are-
stinks. The guy
yeah,
sucks.
Why
love
are
to
you
speak-
guys not? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops here.
Look at how
Why
you're
is-
reacting.
Because
I'm not
I'm
trying to
upset. This
mistreat
happens to me
you.
all
I'm
the
not,
time.
like, trying to make you feel
no,
bad.
listen to me, please. Let me finish.
Sure.
There's so many drunk, crackheads, meth heads, alcoholics, people with so much stuff that if you pulled them over, you would actually, I don't know, it would feel like you were doing good because they were drinking and driving, or they had drugs, or they were doing something bad.
Okay.
But why pull
Well, you
somebody-
physically told me that you're smoking weed all the time.
Yeah, that
Because
attitude
you
didn't really work.
Saying my eyes are glassy, you smell weed. Actually, I do smell weed now. You know you don't. You don't smell weed, you don't smell alcohol. I haven't been drinking.
Okay, for
That's
one thing,
lying to me.
it would be lying if I was lying. I'm not lying to you.
Don't raise your voice at me, dude. I have daddy issues and I don't like men. I don't trust them.
Listen.
I have PTSD. Do not talk to me like that. Do not.
The fuck?
I'm not lying. Everything I say that we're talking about is
You know how
recorded.
scary this is when you see like this happen on the news where
None of
people
this
get-
would even have
people
gone
get
this
held
far or
down.
be to where it is right
People
now.
get held down by you
If
guys
you wouldn't
and
have
get
a,
choked
if you
out.
could at least have the slightest bit of
And
respect.
I am a Brad. I do not. I want to walk away from you because I don't owe you shit.
Listen,
But you know what you
walk
would
to the
do?
front of my car.
You know what you would do?
Jesus Christ.
You would physically hurt me. You would hold
I'm
me
not
down.
going to.
But if I tried
I'm not
to run
even
away,
going to touch you.
you would. You'd shoot my.
Just have a seat right there.
If you're so aware of like how often these things go wrong, how the fuck could you have felt so confident to start talking direct shit to the officers so haphazardly? That's like the opposite of a survival instinct. Jesus. Thanks to the resub drink and the gift sub soul. And the resub Standia. Called entitlement? I guess, but now she's like fully breaking that facade. Like, oh fuck. You guys hold people down and choke them. Am I next? It probably would have been, yeah. It just kept going on and on and on. Like, actually poking this cop's buttons. He was considering throwing you in jail. off of a seatbelt citation. Like, how... Jesus. Playing with fire. Entitlement, she's mentally ill. Oh, I mean, I don't know about all that. It really does seem more like entitlement. From the second the cop even, like, came over, she fucking went nuts. And then, like, even, like, brought her boyfriend down hard. I think he's a tier 1 323. And you subdue him. Here, we'll just go here.
Nicole was released and cited for failure to wear a seatbelt, operating while suspended, and failure to have a passenger wear a seatbelt.
That's what I'm doing at Quick Trip. But he said he saw that I have a suspended license when I don't have a front plate.
Keep it up. And I'm going to write you for obstructing for not
Please
giving me
do.
your ID.
Please do. I don't need to hear it. Not from you, and not from nobody.
Here's a citation for operating while suspended. There's a court date and time.
She's fucking tweaking right now. Is that... Is she, like, trying to be like Harley Quinn or something? What is happening?
There's also a citation for you not wearing a seatbelt. Same court date.
Look, I told you he's going to write a ticket for everything because he's going to feel asked for, that he didn't find nothing.
Also, I'm giving you a citation for not having your passenger failing to wear his seatbelt.
She emoted by accident? Yeah, I guess.
They spread them? Thank
What?
you. Have a nice night.
Yeah, you better figure out a way to get your car somewhere because you're not driving it.
I'm going to push it to where you can go. Good
Okay.
boy. You feel good?
Nope, we'll be here.
Fighting crap. I know you will because you don't want to do paperwork. You don't want to do your real job and go fight crime, right? You're a pig that don't know. No.
He'll stand there and crush your tune there. What are you doing?
He ain't scared. He wants to fight a pig.
Okay, so make sure she doesn't drive out
He
of
wants
here.
to fight a girl.
She's gonna just drive out of here the second we leave, so
Then what do you?
it's up to you if you wanna
Yeah, we'll just hang out, I guess.
sit out here.
Push my vehicle.
He was just hanging out in a Hardee's before this anyway.
We can follow her and watch her push her vehicle for 2 blocks, I guess.
Call that tow truck. When that tow truck comes, you gotta pay for that, right?
We can't allow her to leave though
The
without
city
a
does. Your
license,
boss
so
is gonna be pissed. And I'm gonna.
Jesus Christ, she's still going.
I totally agree. She's not leaving.
if it is going a couple of blocks up to her uncle's house, make sure you verify that that person is your uncle and that it's allowed to stay there.
Head over to codebluecam.com and
Oh, the merch plug right at the end. That was like a jump scare. That was so much louder than the actual video. What a wacky situation that was. Do they have like an aftermath
on
report?
January 1st, 2023, quality made merch that won't disappoint.
I couldn't remember if they do that at the end or not. I didn't remember if that was Code Blue or the other one. Jesus. No, people get arrested for a suspended license. I don't know if you get arrested. I think you actually just get a ticket for a suspended license. Well, I mean, at least she did. I don't know if that's commonplace or not.